If you can see how tight that is, she can't get her fingers, just get her fingers no more.
Being cooped up in a small flat with your spouse and a progressive life-limiting illness can be seriously challenging at the best of times.
But it's a big thing to get them to take me out. I mean, it is, Jack.
Is it just the illness that makes you bicker?
I get annoyed because I want to go out.
I do take you out.
I know, but you always moan about it.
They're into Dundee and she's insisting on a taxi home, but she's 40 quid, isn't it?
No.
What was it, 30 quid? 30 pound for a taxi. I mean, it's no safe to go on the bus and I can't.
What happens to love under pressure? When we mention this characteristic of PSP, which is a sort of slightly developing insensitivity to other people's feelings.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Oh yes, yeah. She can be very hurtful at times. She can say things, I know, and then she'll say she's sorry after it. You know, I've heard her swearing, and she never ever swore in her life before, and she swore at me a couple of times. Just meaning that you don't care, and you don't realise what's wrong with me. You don't realise how long I've got.
So, how old were you when you got married?
20.
20?
My family were all married when we were 18. I was the oldest to get married. I mean, mind you, a lot of them got divorced, but
How do you think this situation has changed your relationship?
well, it has changed.
Oh, aye.
Well, Jack never used to be such a moan. He moans all the time. Where's the Jack Watt that I knew years ago? Where is he?
But I suppose what Dorothy just said is, where is the Jack I knew before?
I know.
Is what I've... Now, does that make sense to you?
Yeah, I'm short-tempered now. Very short. The way she is, it just causes me to be short-tempered. I don't want to be short-tempered, but I can't help it. It just comes out of me because of the lack of sleep. Just my moods and my mood swings and everything seems to be getting on my shoulder, getting on top of me.
Everything's a big deal.
It is a big deal. I try not to make her cry. When I snap at her and she cries, I feel terrible about it. And I try to comfort you and tell you I'm sorry and I didn't mean to get on you.
And then you feel remorse.
I feel terrible for getting her crying. I didn't mean to get her crying. You know what I mean? I never ever mean to get you crying. But when you shout, when I'm doing something and you ask me to do something else, and I say, well, if you give me a minute, well,
I'm doing the dishes now, I can't do everything. And
I make the meals, and she's quite happy because she loves the grub I get you. I'm good with the food.
It's good.
Good cook.
Oh, yeah.
I can see this carpet is very well hoovered. Who did that?
I done that this morning.
He does it all right.
Is he good at it?
Oh,
Cosmetic, it's not that good. She was picking dust off a picture frame this morning. Look at the dust on that. She's telling me, look at the dust on that picture frame. I said, I've only got one pair of hands.
I mean, would you like to hoover?
No.
Do you miss it?
No.
Okay, some people do.
Do they? Oh no. No, I just miss going out and about myself. I hate asking folk to take me anywhere. I hate that.